was a great win, massive for the boys. The boys were massive shift in, fantastic win. Almost to practice guys on next week and do a job next week.
Honestly, unbelievable. Like, I think I played in the first game, and I played the Storm game with the lads, and like, wow, the boys have been on a journey, and it's been unbelievable. Like, that game just showed that, like, we stuck in it. We just kept our foot on their throats, and we just kept on edging forward, and it's unbelievable. I think it was just individuals doing their job, and we had a plan at half time, and we stuck to it. And we had the win, which was good for us, but each individual in that team, they did their job, and they did it really well. So I think that's probably just people doing their jobs. I definitely think so. We have a team, we have a great squad and a team filled with really talented players. So that's definitely going to be our intention.
Yeah, it was a fantastic win. They really were up against it in the first half, but the boys dug in deep against the wind. So we're in a good position at half time, and then we just stuck to the game plan in the second half. Did it with a lot of clarity and dug out a great win there. Chuffed.
I got the ball and I saw one of the defenders bit in, so I went, and then all I could hear was Stretch screaming for it. So all the defence followed him, and then I just sort of tripped over the line. Well, at half time we spoke how we had the wind in the second half, even though we were 8 points down. We just said if we stuck to our game plan, put them back down in the corners, that would see us through. Unfortunately, we stuck to that plan and came out the winners.
Ben, we see you out there celebrating every decision that goes our way, every kick, every point. What that means to you to get to that point?
Everything. I mean, we've been so close the last few years, and the boys, put in an unbelievable shift today. So, yeah, I mean, pretty lost for words, to be honest. We've had such a great run in this competition. One more game to go, and hopefully we can lift that trophy next week.
Tiki Tonga, Amasa Masa Waya, Amasa Masa Waya, Leo Leo Leo, Leo Leo Leo. It's such a big achievement for us. I don't think people realise how much time and effort and planning has gone into this. It's a massive effort by the boys, and it's been a long season, not only in the LV but in the A-League, with a lot of big efforts to get to where we are now. So we're ecstatic.
We would have obviously liked to have fired off more shots in the first half in their half, but the way the conditions were, which meant it was a strong wind, we, in my opinion, played the elements really well. We actually gave away 2 or 3 silly penalties and made 2 or 3 mistakes between the halfway and the 22, when we actually had good opportunities to get into Northampton. So that was upsetting. But to go in at half time and realising how well we defended, we actually had complete clarity on what we needed to do in the second half, and we were actually a little bit annoyed, I'd say, as coaches that the score wasn't closer. Yeah, I mean, Mike Ellery, he came in the summer from Sevens and was pretty raw, and you've got to give credit to the lad. Day in, day out, he's working on himself with the coaches. So he's very analytical of himself. He spends too much time out on the training ground trying to get better, and we're really excited about where he is. If you look at his games throughout this campaign and the A-League campaign, every single game he's improved, become more tactical aware, and we know he's got magic and the ability to have moments like he had today. So we're pleased with him. For us, it's not a surprise in the performance that Maro's putting in, and I'm sure you guys are keeping a very close eye on him as well. So you've seen that for a 20-year-old, he's mixing it with men now and established players in the game. There are some things in Maro's game that we need to keep working on. He's very good at carrying the ball, and he's a brilliant leader. But this kid, there's so much more in this kid to come. That's what makes it so exciting. And again today, the moments he had in the first half, getting us into their area, and how he tactically led the side in the second half. You know, it was a big decision in the final 90 seconds to kick for touch instead of going for goal, but he had complete understanding on what he was trying to do. Unfortunately, it didn't unveil, but fully backed what he was trying to do. This journey for this group has been pretty special all year. A majority of them played in the A-League success and formed a great bond throughout that. And we've had some great moments. We've been to some fantastic places and won in this competition. You know, going down to play the Ospreys at the Knoll is always an interesting experience for a group of young lads. To be Exeter, you know, going and play London Welsh, who put out a first team that day. So now to beat Northampton at home in what was a tough game against an incredibly experienced pack. We're really chuffed, and we'll come in on Monday and sit down and get ready for next week.